There is overwhelming support in the comments to have the nickname for the new guy, Hanu Orto. We just acquired him from the New York Islanders. Everyone wants to call him Oreo. You know what? I like it. The big Oreo, 6'4", 210, things you love to see. Let's head into the playoffs with Big Oreo, Rhino, we got Nasty Nas, we got the Milkman, we got nicknames galore. Let's go. Woo! What's going on, guys, and welcome back to your Quebec Nordiques franchise mode, where we were 51, 18, and 9, absolutely on fire this year. Conrad set records, had over 120 points, over 70 goals. After coming off a Stanley Cup championship, he has one goal in mind and one goal only. That is to win a Stanley Cup, just like Drake, back to back. He ended up having 74 goals, 121 points, followed by the Milkman and Matthew Barzal, 300-point players. And just one more time, just so you know, Lubomir Mahalik was playing second line minutes and ended up with 111 points. This man is ridiculous. Now, speaking of the Milkman here, the Milkman was on the Spittin' Chicklets podcast. Breaking news: when Lubomir Mahalik was on the Spittin' Chicklets podcast, he said, and I quote, he says, "I made $20 million in bonuses this past season. I'm going to give $5 million back to my GM xTech." Things you love to see. Thanks, Milkman. I appreciate it. I could find a way or two to spend a couple mil. Appreciate it, buddy. Now, before we look at the Philadelphia Flyers, before we get into the actual postseason, I got to check on one thing. I got to look at something, and it's something I didn't notice in the last episode. It's something you guys brought to my attention. I think everyone in the comments was pretty sad when we ended up trading Tucker Tynan, and this guy says Tucker Tynan dropped to a 79 overall in New York. Oof. Is that the case? Oh my God, Tucker, I'm sorry. Oh God, look at those records. Oh God, 3. I don't even want to look at it. I'm sorry, okay? You know what? I'm going to take that $5 million that the Milkman gave me. I'm going to split it in half. I'm going to quickly transfer $2.5 million to my man Tucker Tynan. I did him dirty. Honestly, after we go on 10 straight Stanley Cups, I hope the Islanders win one. But let's have a look at the Philadelphia Flyers, another postseason run coming off of a Stanley Cup championship, a team we haven't seen before, and they look pretty deep. So we got Johnny Lindros, Jeremy Bracco at an 88. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I don't usually see him get to be that good, so that's kind of cool. Jakub Voracek, 36 years old, Nichushkin, Patrick, and Andreas Johnsson, so a couple of former Leafs on the squad. We got a former Ottawa Senator, Drake Batherson, Travis Konechny on the third line, and then we got the greatest hockey player to ever live. You hear about the greats: Lemieux, Gretzky, Paul Coffey, Bobby Orr, Kevin Hayes. Throw him in the mix. Absolute legend. We got Connor Bonneman, and then we got this guy, Alex Pierre-Boulet. Oh God, I'm going to get roasted for that. And then 85 overall, Mikael Granlund on the fourth line. So they have a very deep squad. I'd probably swap Granlund with one of these guys, but hey, that's just me. But Johnny Lindros, he's the big piece. We're going to see Lindros for Stastny, back-to-back 50-goal years. He's a beast, no question. Having a look at the defense here, Provorov and Ghost, yeah, it's pretty good. Carlo and Sanheim, not bad at all. And then they got Ginning and Hadfeld, so it's not looking great on the bottom pairing there. Who do they have between the pipes? Oh, of course, Katahat. All the Spittin' Chicklets references. We got Carter Hart, we got Lubomir Mahalik on the podcast, got the reference to the greatest player of all time, Mr. Kevin Hayes, but obviously Katahat between the pipes, there he is. He's a beast, and then Jan Bednar as the backup. Now, we do have injuries on. Last year, we got extremely lucky with our injury situation. I think we lost Nick Suzuki in the Stanley Cup final, but that was about it. Now, speaking of Nick Suzuki, NHL Rookies has a controversial comment. He says, "You need to trade Nick Suzuki. He has medium top 9. What happened with Michael Dalgol will be the exact same thing will happen to Suzuki. Trade him now while he still has trade value." Now, Michael Dalgol had like one good year. All right, Nick Suzuki's had 3 really solid years as a second line center. 79 points, no way I can trade this guy. Even if he drops to be a third liner, that's what I initially got him for. I'll throw him back down on the fourth line, but I'm a big fan of Nick Suzuki. Almost 80 points this year. There's no way I want to get rid of that guy. Him and the Milkman play amazing together, and I'm not thinking of getting rid of them anytime soon. Let's go game number 1 against a team we haven't really seen a lot of. Real quick, let's have a look at our season series here. So we beat them 3-2 in overtime like less than a week ago. Anything else on the Flyers? We beat them 6-2, so we're 2-0 on the year. I think we might only play them like 3 times. Okay, we lost 6-5, so 2-0-1 on the year. It's not a bad season series. This one could be crazy. A couple of games with over 6 goals, so this one could be a little bit of a crazy series here. Let's go. Again, a team we haven't seen before. I'm not too familiar with them. Obviously, we got all caught up in Ottawa and Toronto, but we haven't seen a lot of the Philadelphia Flyers. So let's go, boys. Period number 1. And it's 3-1. Spike Helm, Stastny, and Lucas freaking Raymond. Things you love to see. Granlund on the fourth line gets a goal. Period number 2. Keep the pressure on. 4-1. Lubomir the Milkman Mahalik scores a big goal. Oh, Lucas Raymond, stop it. He gets 1. We chase Carter Hart. He's out. Sorry, I should say Katahat. And then Conrad, and then Spike Helm. Oh my god, you guys are just embarrassing the poor Philadelphia Flyers. Do I see 8? Is there going to be an 8 spot? Oh, Johnny Lindros, he gets 1 on Askarov, making it 7-2. Unfortunately, I think the comeback is a little bit too late. 40 shots, we get 3 on the backup goalie, and we destroy the Philadelphia Flyers 7-2 in game number 1. Conrad 3 points, Helm and Raymond 2 Genos apiece. We're rolling right now, 7-2. Hopefully no injuries to report. Looks like we're all good. Up 1-0 here. Let's continue with the pressure. Let's go game number 2. I'm thinking, actually, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Forget what I just said. Period number 1. And it's 1-0. Okay, Jeremy Bracco, first line center. Period number 2. All right, 2-2. We tie it up. Quinn Wrights and Nick freaking Suzuki. Drake Batherson scores, making it a 2-2 game. Going into the third. If we do see some overtime, oh, Nasty Nas. He says hell no to overtime on the power play. I'm saying if we do go into overtime, I'll go ahead and hop into the slow sim here, but 31-24 are the shots. Nasty Nas has the go-ahead goal, and there's the xTech jinx. There it is. I was waiting for it to happen. Power play goal, Voracek, 3-3. You know, some games just feel like they're going into overtime. You kind of just have that sense that it's going to be one of those overtime games. Well, that's this game. All right, boys, let's go. Overtime in the poutine place. Jeremy Bracco versus Conrad Stastny. Let's go. Here comes Conrad over to Raymond. Oh, man, he should have went over to Matty Barzal there. He was wide open. Matty Barzal over to Nasty Nas. Back to Conrad. Back to Nitamaki. He gets absolutely destroyed, and then Lucas Raymond misses the net. Someone's got to come to his defense there. You can't be letting your young defenseman get rocked like that. Someone throw some knuckles. Oh, look at Matty Barzal go. He finds Nasty Nas. Oh, he shoots it right at his chest. Pick a corner, Chief. What a pass over to Hampus Lindholm. He shoots. And Carter Hart once again with the big save. We've just absolutely dominated this entire overtime period. I think they have 1 shot, and we probably have close to 10. We're killing it. Oh no, the Oreo, the big Oreo. He gets destroyed, and then, oh no. Kevin Hayes, the greatest hockey player of all time. What a shot. But the big man, the big Oreo, he's hard on the outside but soft in the middle. He gets destroyed, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Who do we have back there? Yeah, just played it poorly. That was Troy Stetcher, and I mean, what are you going to do when Kevin Hayes is coming down on you like that? Oh man, what a pass, what a shot. Kevin Hayes, the greatest to ever do it. What a hit though, poor Oreo. Well, we completely owned that overtime. However, we don't get the result that we wanted. Having the Oreo get crunched like that, that was not a pretty sight to see. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not It's all good. I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully he's not injured or anything. All right, it looks like he's good to go here for game number 3. Here we are in downtown Philly. Let's go period number 1. And it's 1-0. It's Conrad Stastny, of course. Who else? Period number 2. Okay, 4-2. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals in the second period. Konechny gets it started. Barzal comes right back. But Ghost and then Mahalik gets 2 of his own. There you go. A 4-2 lead here going into the third. Shots are pretty even here. Looks like no one's given up an inch. Power play for us. Come on, get that extra insurance marker. And unfortunately, we don't get it done. Oh, wait, the big Russian scores on the Russian, but Mahalik completes the hat trick. And then Conrad gets another one. A hat trick in game number 3 for the Milkman. There you go. We are up 2-1. That's at least 3 points. Just kidding. It's 4 points for the Milkman, and then 2-2 for Kaliev and Stastny. All right, going into game number 4 here. I really don't want them to get back into the series. It doesn't seem like playing in a crazy building really affects us that much. We can play wherever. It doesn't matter. We're a really good team on the road. We saw that last year. Let's get one step closer to ending this thing here. Let's go up 3-1 here in game number 5, period number 1, and it's 2-0. Jake Virtanen and Conrad once again. I'd love to see a goal from the back end here. Give me another Nasty Nos goal. Give me a Rhino goal, period number 2. Oh my God, 7-2. Okay, Hoivanen and the Rhino, he scores. Hell yeah, he does. Ask and you shall receive. Nick Suzuki, Nasty Nos, that's 2 power play goals, and then Jake Virtanen makes it 7-2. The second time in this series we've put up 7 goals. Voracek gets 1 on Tristan Jarry. Oh, wait a minute. Did Askarov get hurt? No way Askarov just got hurt. Oh no, I can already see it. Askarov's done for the playoffs. We traded away Tucker Tynan, the goalie who's usually great in the playoffs. Oh no, no. Okay, I really hope he's just injured for a couple days. Really hope he just stubbed his toe or something. I hope it's not major. Conrad Stastny with a concussion and Askarov a double whammy. This is the worst day ever for the Quebec Nordiques. We lose Conrad and we lose Askarov? How long are they done for? Oh my God, this is the worst. You know what that is? That's just karma. That's all that is just karma coming back at us. We're rolling with Tristan Jarry and Matthew Barza on the first line center. I ended up having to call up the Rolo man, Stuart Rolofs. So Mahalik's getting first line minutes with Barzo and Raymond. Still gives it a +3. Kind of messes up the rest of our flow we had going on here. But yeah, this really sucks. How long are they gone for? I saw that Conrad was done till the 26th, so we're going to get him back after this series, but what about Askarov? Oh no, God no Askarov, please don't be done forever. What's going on here? So they're both pending evaluation. God, I think I saw Conrad was May 26th, so potentially if we can just get by with one more win without Conrad, I know it's going to suck, but let's see if we can do it here. Oh man, this is not good. Let's squeak one win out here in front of our home fans. The first game we've played without Conrad in 6 years, it seems like. He's been here forever. Let's go, period number 1. Tristan Jarry, I believe in you. The Rolo man on the power play. There you go. Even though I didn't put him on the power play, I didn't even go best lines. Somehow he's on the power play. Okay. The Rolo man, unreal. Playoff legend. We got Shane Gostisbehere scoring on one of their first shots. Only have 3. We're out shooting them 16-3. Let's go, boys. Keep the pedal to the metal, period number 2. All right, 2-2. Rolo again, another power play goal. Are you kidding me? His NHL debut in the playoffs, he gets 2 goals. Jeremy Bracco scores. Oh my God, the Rolo man. Are we going to see a hat trick? Oh, that would be unbelievable. Come on, guys, get some run support for Tristan Jarry here. Matty Barzal, I know you love to dish the puck, but I'd love to see a goal or 2 here. The Milkman, maybe Travis Konechny. Unbelievable. All right, come on. There you go, Nick Suzuki. Things you love to absolutely see. My favorite guy on the second line. There you go. We're headed into overtime. If we go into double OT, I'll go into this one because we've had bad luck. I slow sim the last one, and it continues. Andreas Janssen. Oh man, we're getting hit with the injury bug here. We lose 4-3 in overtime, but the Rolo man, Spike Helm, has been injured. Give me a break. With a broken hand, May 26th? Oh god, let me just replace the player here. Wait a minute, that's May. We're in April. I thought, no. Oh my god, are we gonna lose Conrad for the whole... Oh no. God, we lost Spike Helm as well. How long are they out for, man? This is just bad news. Oh man, Conrad's got a concussion till May 26th. He's done for the majority of the playoffs. We're going to get Askarov back sooner than later, but a bruised foot for Askarov, that sucks, and a broken hand for Spike Helm, who's been playing so well, but Conrad's got a concussion. That is just absolutely heartbreaking, but concussions are something you can't play with, so take your time, Conrad, come back healthy, but we are hurting right now in a big way. Ryan Suzuki is making his debut this year. Yes, that's right, Ryan Suzuki. He was a good sport about it. He was in the AHL for the entire year. We brought him up, but the Rolo man, 2 goals in his NHL debut. I'm bringing you right up to top 6, buddy. I mean, I really have no other options. So Ryan Suzuki's back in the mix. We still don't have our starting goalie, Tristan Jarry. I need you to steal one here, buddy. I need the milkman to go off. No matter what, we're not going to have Askarov for this entire series. He's going to get back on the 25th. So let's go. Game number 6. Here we go. We're in Philly, where we've won both of the games that we've played, so we know we can win in front of their home fans. We embarrassed them both times we played here, so let's go. I really need you to steal one here. We're battered, we're bruised. Let's go. Period number 1 on the power play, and we're down by 1. The greatest hockey player to ever strap on the skates, Kevin Hayes, scores on Tristan Jarry. Shots are pretty even. Let's win this period here, boys. Period number 2. Okay, 2-2 for Tannen and Raymond. There you go. Andreas Janssen makes it a 2-2 contest. We're getting that depth scoring. Come on, Lucas Raymond. I need you to step up here, buddy. Need you to get a big goal, a massive goal, a power play goal. Quinn Wrights, short-handed depth scoring. Things you love to see. A short-handed go-ahead goal with 12 minutes left. Is that going to be all it takes? 3 minutes left. A short-handed goal. Matty Barzell gets on the score sheet, and Quinn Wrights scores a shorty to get us into the next round. We're battered, we're bruised, we're not going away quietly. Oh my god, give me a break! Lubomir Mahalik has been injured with injured ribs. April 27th, no! That's like the same time frame for Conrad Stastny. We are just... the injury bug, it's not nice to us at all. I mean, I don't really know what options I have here. Can I do this? Put Vertanen with Barzell and, I mean, or I can go like this. That's going to give both the lines. If I put Vertanen in the middle, it gives it a +3. That's interesting. What if I did this? It gives it a +1. That's fine. We'll go Kaliev, Barzell, Raymond, and then Vertanen, Suzuki. Or, yeah, let's do that. Oh my god, this is bad news right now. This is so bad. This sucks. Before you know it, though, we're going to get Askarov back, hopefully sooner than later. Thank you, Tristan Jarry. I mean, you lost an OT, and you got a big win there. Multiple players are able to come back. Who? Wait, what? Multiple? Who is it? I thought it was just our goalie. Who else is available? Oh, Lubomir Mahalik's available to play? What? I thought it said April. Are we in April? What month are we in? Am I stupid? Hold on. Okay, so I read it wrong. I thought he was supposed to be back in May. He's supposed to be back in April. Okay, we didn't lose Mahalik for that long. Sorry, I didn't really see what month it was. There's a lot going on, and we have the Ottawa Senators in round number 2. All right, Ottawa, they swept their first round opponent. All right, the Battle once again, a team we are very, very familiar with. Let's have a look at them, but what a series. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. So they ended up sweeping the Florida Panthers in round number 1. That's kind of crazy. They have a sick team as well. So Ottawa, once again, Bo Alfredson. Let's go. All right, the Ottawa Senators. I don't need to go in depth here because we're very familiar with their team. I'm looking here and Tanner Pearson seems to be a new face, but aside from that, it looks like everyone is about the same. 98 overall, Bo Alfredson. My God, he's good at hockey. Valerie Chubby-Chubasov, of course, but Brandstrom, Shabbat. So their D looks like it's a little bit worse. They got Jamie Drysdale, which is pretty cool, but their D does not look very good. I assume someone's injured. Freddie Anderson, obviously. My assumption is someone's injured. No, okay, their D just isn't that great apparently. All right, well, we might be able to take advantage of that, but their offense is so damn nasty. So let's go here up against Ottawa. We're battered, we're bruised, we're without our best player, our captain. The legend himself, unfortunately, has got a concussion, but we have our starting goalie back. So let's go round number 2 against the Ottawa Senators, period number 1, and it's 1-0. It's Ryan Suzuki, my man. Oh man, love this guy. Rode the pine up and down the minors for the entire year. Scores in the postseason, period number 2. Okay, 1-1. Valerie Chubby-Chubasov on the power play, of course. Gotta watch out for that guy. He's an absolute beast out there. We know how good he is. It's a 1-1 contest, and Matthew Barzal. He's usually the one passing, but with Conrad out, he knows he's got to step it up. With 3 minutes left, we have a 1-goal lead. They only have 15 shots, and that's all it's going to take. Matty Barzal, GWG. Please, no injuries. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Go away! Ryan Suzuki with post-concussion syndrome? The guy scored a goal. The guy can't catch a break. Oh man, things you just hate to see. This injury bug is just ridiculous. All right, Zach Stringer, you were in the lineup, you were out of the lineup, now you're back in. I didn't touch the frequency as well on the injuries. We're just getting terrible luck right now. But I can see the scoring's down without Mr. Conrad, so get some secondary scoring maybe from our back end. Give me a Rhino goal, give me an Oreo goal. Let's go, period numero uno, and it's 2-1. All right, Mahalik and Matty Barzal, big guns are coming to play. Lubomir Mahalik gets over the red line, just throws one on Freddie Anderson. Top shelf, 2 goals on 9 shots. Connor Brown scores for them. They're all over us in the shot department here. Let's keep it going though. Period number 2. All right, still 2-1. Being outshot like crazy. The tables have turned from the last game. So, oh my God, Bo Alfredson, go away. Go away. Why are you so good at hockey? I didn't even make you that good. Why are you 98 overall? That was not the plan. 39-22 are the shots. Askarov is getting a workout. Come on, boys. I need a late one here. I need a late one. I need one. Power play. Oh my God. Colin White shorthanded. Are you kidding me? 25 seconds left. He gets a shorthanded goal. Oh God, that's the worst thing to happen ever. That's terrible. Please, no more injuries. Okay, thank you. Oh my God, what a roller coaster of a ride this entire postseason has been. Game number 3, we're in the Canadian Tire Center, period number 1, and it is, oh, what the hell? It's 6-0? Okay, Lubomir, hold on, 6 goals on 13 shots, what the hell? Mahalik, Nasty Naz, Raymond, Kaliev, Raymond, Suzuki. Okay, 6 goals in the first period. Period number 2. Okay, a casual 0-goal performance after 6 on your first 13 shots. Okay, what a ridiculous game. I did not expect this at all. Jake Virtanen make it 7. Brady Tkachuk ruins the shutout, you jerk. You jerk. Okay, so yeah. That's the 3rd time in this postseason we've put up 7 goals. Chris Tierney makes it 7-2. Unfortunately, I don't think you guys are going to claw back into this game. 34-21 are the shots. That's how this one is going to end, 7-2. What is this playoff run? It's ridiculous. Raymond 4 points, Kaliev 3, Virtanen a goal and a helper. Virtanen's actually had quite the postseason. He's been very good for us. Now, we're going in here. We can really put a stranglehold up against the Ottawa Senators. We ended up winning in game number 1, lost in game 2, won in game 3, headed into game number 4, looking to take a 3-1 series lead. Let's go, boys. We can beat these guys in front of their home barn. It's not a problem. We're good on the road. Period. Numero uno. Another 6-goal first, I see. I got 2 goals from 2 different Browns, Connor and Logan, and then Chubby Chubasov scores a goal. But Quinn Wrights, he scores as well. But we are getting destroyed on the shot department, 19-7. Jeez. Period number 2. Can we get back into it? Oh boy, 5-2. Okay, Lucas Raymond, they get a couple more. So I think they've watched some game tape. Connor Lockhart gets a goal, making it 5-3. Where within striking distance, it's close. It's close-ish. 5-3, 5-4. Cale Makar shorthanded, gets past the blue and just lets it rip. Come on, boys, get that extra goal. Tied up at 5. You can do it. You can do it. Cale Makar shorthanded. 11 seconds left. That sucks. They tie up the series at 2, going back to the poutine place. Man, without Conrad, our offense just is not the same. I mean, I say that we scored 6 goals in the first period, but I can definitely see a difference here without Conrad. Life without Conrad is not a lot of fun. Let's get back into this series here, boys. Come on, it's 2-2. Jake Virtanen, what a beast. He's having himself quite a playoff campaign. Period number 1, and it's 1-0 still, that Jake Virtanen goal. Period number 2. Come on, guys, let's see a 3-0 lead. Okay, or a 2-2 game. The Rolo man with his third of the postseason, Brown and Chubbs, they score for Ottawa. Once again, we're being outshot like crazy. We are just not the same team without Conrad. It is just evident we are not the same team, and Lubomir Mihalik's playing injured. He's playing hurt. Things are just not the same. Come on, boys. Dig deep. Find that extra goal. Are we going into OT? Headed into the extra frame? Let's go. Here we go in overtime. We're 0-2 in overtime in the postseason so far. Let's see if we can make that 1-2 here. Here comes Alfredson. Brady Tkachuk. Before I can even finish what I was saying, they score. Oh my God, our backs are up against the wall here in Ottawa. Things you absolutely hate to see. No injuries to report, thank God. However, our backs are definitely up against the wall. I don't need to make a line change. We know we can beat this team. We put up, 7 goals a few games ago? We got unlucky on the first shot in overtime. It's do or die, boys. Let's go. Balls to the wall up against the Ottawa Senators. Period number 1. And it's 1-1. Okay, Logan Brown and co. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Fourth liner, baby, getting that depth scoring. Period number 2. Okay, 4-2. Nasty Naz Suzuki and the Rhino on the power play. And Brady Tkachuk, the OT hero from last night, he gets them within striking distance, 4-2. Hopefully we can hold off here. 28 shots on the power play. All right, 10 minutes left. I'd love that extra insurance marker. I don't feel quite safe without Conrad in the lineup. I don't feel quite safe. It looks like we're going to get it done and force a Game 7. Chubb scores with 49 seconds left, but it's too little too late. 4-3. They must have pulled the goalie. All right, boys, Game 7. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Let's go. You know what to do. You've beat Ottawa lots before, wasting absolutely no time. Let's go. This game's too important, too intense not to go ×8. Nick freaking Suzuki, but then Justin Barron comes right back. All right, they score on their first shot of the game, but Lubomir the Milkman Mahalik, 8-1 are the shots. We are just on fire right now. 11-1 are the shots. Are they going to finish the period with only 1 shot? Okay, they get 2. They get 3. Now they're really pouring it on. 12-3 are the shots. It's a 2-1 game. Still, though, they have offensive weapons. They can strike at any moment, and there they are, pouring on the shots. And Colin White, there you go. He stole one of the games for them earlier with a last-second shorthanded goal. Come on, boys. Dig deep. Dig deep here. Jake freaking Virtanen. Shotgun Jake. What a guy. That's his, 5th goal of the postseason? His 5th or 6th? He's been on fire. Going into the 3rd with a 1-goal lead on the shoulders of Jake Virtanen. Power play for Ottawa. Do as Tyroning does. Kill penalties, but not this time because Eric Brandstrom scores a power play goal. And then Thomas Chabot, Hot Sam Bacho, comes comes right back and scores another one. He gets 2. Are you joking me? 5-3. Oh my God, boys, out in the second round unless something crazy happens? Come on. No. Oh, no way. That is just brutal. We allow 3 goals in the third. That is how our playoffs are going to end. That is heartbreaking. We forced a game 7, but it just wasn't meant to be. That really sucks. Getting hit with that injury bug, losing Conrad. I mean, I felt we were pretty confident after pushing into game number 7 there, but unfortunately we fell apart in the third period. We're battered, we're bruised. Conrad had that post-concussion syndrome, and I mean, it is only one player, but when you have a player that had 121 or 122 points in the regular season, plus Spike Helm, who's actually a big part of our team, he's going to be out, and I mean, Ryan Suzuki's out until July, so 2 concussions and a broken hand. That's just bad injury luck. Unfortunately, we're not going back-to-back. Let's have a look at the playoff picture here. First off, have a look at our playoff scoring, because I know Jake Virtanen went absolutely off. I think he had 6 or 7 goals. He had 6 goals, 8 points, so there you go. What a beast. Kaliev had 11, Suzuki had 11, Barzal had 12. Barzal just not the same player without Conrad either. Nasty Nas with 16, unbelievable. Lucas Raymond with 16, and then the Milkman with 21. He went off himself. But losing a guy like Conrad really hurt. The Rolo man, 6 points. There you go. Connor Lockhart with the 1 goal. Nitamaki with 5. Quinn Wright. Spike Helm, he was doing great until he got hurt, unfortunately. Hoivanen and the man who cost us one of the games, unfortunately. The Oreo, the big Oreo, 6'4". He didn't do much of anything. Tristan Jarry was 2-0, which was nice. And then Askarov was 6-3-2. The numbers weren't great, I'll tell you that. Tristan Jarry definitely played better, a 9-2-3, a 2.57 goals against. So unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be. We got hit with the injury bug. I'm saying if we had Conrad, that series is over in 5 games. No question. We had those guys. We beat them 6. We had 6 goals in like the first period once, and that was without Conrad. I think with Conrad, we win, but he's such an important piece to our team. I know it kind of sounds like an excuse, but it is the truth. Looks like the Rangers beat the Hurricanes. So it's going to be Dallas, San Jose, New York, and the Ottawa Senators. You know what? Go Sharks, go. I'm hoping the San Jose Sharks win, get their first ever Stanley Cup. Obviously, we'll see about the draft lottery, the awards, all that stuff. But unfortunately, a second round exit. The New York Rangers, for the first time since 1994, win the Stanley Cup. Without the Milkman, might I add, but the New York Rangers are Stanley Cup champions. The Marlies win the Calder Cup. Congrats to New York. The first time since 1994. I was 1 the last time they won the Cup. Look at the draft lottery here. Vancouver finally wins the draft lottery. Thank God. They moved from 8-1. Arizona goes from 11-2, and the Islanders, oh man, this team just cannot catch a break. They end up losing the draft lottery, dropping from 1-4. I really hope there's not like that insane player going number 1 that they could have had. Looks like a bunch of really good medium elite players. So Jim Martin, he had, let's see, he's a small guy, just a little fella out there in Lethbridge. He had 97 points in 71 games. He's looking to go number 1. Joel Madden from Good Charlotte. Anyone get that reference? He had almost 100 points. Actually, he did have exactly 100 points in 71 games for the Edmonton Oil Kings. Number 3, George Bachman. And then number 4, Steve Wyman. So this could be the guy that goes to the Islanders, but man, that sucks they lose out on number 1. Things you hate to see. Go ahead, check out the retired players. Did Crosby call it quits? There you go. What a career for Sid. He ends off 38 years old, but the thing is, he's still very good. He's 87 overall. He had 50 goals. Why would he retire? That's so dumb. 5 straight years of 50 goals and 90 plus points. Like, why are you retiring, man? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. But he finishes with 1,894 career NHL points. That's awesome. That would put him second all time behind Wayne Gretzky. Jaromir Jagr had 1,888. So Crosby got that extra little bit, and he ends up finishing number 2 all time in NHL point scoring. That's awesome. How about the postseason? I know he was a beast in the playoffs. How many points do you have in the playoffs? Another 238 points in the postseason. So a very good career for Sidney Crosby. Almost finishes with 1,000 penalty minutes, you goon. But there you go. Congrats to Sid. What a career. Nicholas Backstrom as well. Steven Stamkos goes out as a member of the Tampa Bay Lightning from day one. Jamie Benn finally gets his Stanley Cup, and he goes out on top. He retires at 36 with a Stanley Cup ring. Paul Stastny, he retires. Logan Couture calls it quits, playing with the Barracuda down there in the AHL. Jordan Eberle sticks around with the Islanders. He says, I can't handle this team anymore. I'm out of here. Cam Atkinson with the Bruins, Michael Frolik, Hoffman. So these are all premier players in the NHL right now, and they're all retiring. Tyler Myers, premier player. Imagine looking at the tendies here, who called it quits. Carey Price finishes with 447 wins. Where does that rank him all time? So that would put him 8th, 2 wins ahead of Terry Sawchuk, 447 and 445. So yeah, he would be 8th overall all time for wins. So not a bad low career for Carey Price at all. Antti Ranta, Keith Kincaid, Picard, and there you go. Steven Stamkos and Nicholas Backstrom are ready to be coaches. That's kind of fun. Tucker Tynan went down from a 79 to a 78. Oh no, Tucker, I'm so sorry. I just quickly wanted to check in, see if he maybe went back up to 83 or 84 overall. That sucks. Sorry about that. Let's have a look at the awards here. Obviously, I'm super upset that we didn't win the Stanley Cup, but I'm thinking since we're actually in a good cap position, we don't have to really make any insane moves in the offseason. The thing is, we can basically come back next year with the exact same team, minus a few pieces on the bottom, but having a look here at the Stanley Cup final, it was the Sharks and the Rangers prevailed 4-2. 6 games is all it took. They get their Stanley Cup. Have a look at the awards here. Rangers, Quebec, Calgary, Dallas, Philly. So I guess Jimmy Benn had 2 cups. There you go. Obviously, the Presidents goes to us for the 2nd straight year, and then the Clarence goes to the San Jose Sharks. Art Ross goes to Bo Alfredson. The Rocket goes to Bo Alfredson. The Ted Lindsay goes to Bo Alfredson. The Frank J. Selke goes to Trevor Yager. The Jack Adams goes to Madden for the 2nd straight year in a row. Joel Edmondson wins the Bill Masterton. The William M. Jennings goes to Freddie Anderson. And Askarov wins the Vezina. There you go. Is that the first? I think that's the first goalie we've had win the Vezina. That's awesome. Things you love to see. Attaboy Askarov. That's great. Moving on. Conn Smythe goes to Capo Caco. That's awesome. John-Luc Foodie. There you go. He wins the Calder. I was right. Sam Steele wins the Lady Byng for the 2nd straight year. Igor Fedorov wins the Norris Trophy, even though Nasty Nas put up a hell of a fight. The Hart goes to Alfredson. Man, he took home some hardware. So there you go, guys. Unfortunately, an early playoff exit. I'm not too upset. I mean, obviously, I'm sad we didn't win, but the reason I'm not too upset is because I know we're going to come back with basically the exact same team as we did this year. You can see everyone's under contract. Look at Nitamaki. The Rhino, he's up to 87 overall. That's awesome. But everyone is under a contract. The only players we have to re-sign are Spike Helm, and what's he going to want? $3 million bucks, maybe? Yeah, so 2.9. We're still going to have like $6 million after that. Troy Stetcher, Jake Virtanen, all these guys, you know, they're easy enough to re-sign. It's really not going to be a hard re-sign stage at all. Our goalies are good to go. Tristan Jarry will probably offer him an extension, $1 million. I mean, why the hell not? Absolutely. There you go. I'll even give you a little bit more because I'm such a nice guy. 1.2, go get yourself a nice car. There you go. Offering him an extension right now. Why would I wait? But we're still going to have like $14 million bucks to work with. We can upgrade whatever we want. So yes, it's sad, but I'm not too worried about it because next year I am guaranteeing a Stanley Cup. I'm going on the record. I'm saying it. 26-27, the Quebec Nordiques will be Stanley Cup champions. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.